Daniel O'Donnell.
I've got a never-ending love for you. From now on, that's all I want to do. From the first time we met, I knew I'd have a never-ending love for you. After all this time of being alone, we can love one another, feel for each other from now on. Feels so good I can hardly stand this never-ending love for you. From now on, well, that's all I want to do. From the first time we met, I knew I'd have a never-ending love for you. Mr. Jim McVeigh on the accordion, folks. After all this time of being alone, we can love one another, feel for each other from now on. Feels so good I can hardly stand this never-ending love for you. From now on, well, that's all I want to do. From the first time we met, I knew I'd have a never-ending love. Everybody, I've got a never-ending love for you. From now on, well, that's all I want to do. From the first time we met, I knew I'd have a never-ending love for you. I'd have a never-ending love for you. I'll sing my never-ending song of love for you. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome to each and every one of you. It's lovely to be back home again for this very special evening. Hope you'll enjoy the songs we have for you. There's a storm across the valley, clouds are rolling in. The afternoon is heavy on your shoulder. There's a truck out on the 4-lane, a mile or more away. The whining of its wheels just makes it colder. He's an hour away from riding on your prayers up in the sky. 10 days on the road are barely gone. There's a fire softly burning, supper's on the stove. The light in your eyes that makes it warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. There's all the news to tell him, but how you spend your time. What's the latest thing the neighbors say? And your mother called last Friday, sunshine made her cry. You felt the baby move just yesterday. Everybody. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. And all the time that I can't lay this tired old body down, feel your fingers, feathers soft upon me, the kisses that I live for, the love that lights my way, the happiness that living with you brings me. It's the sweetest thing I know of, just spending time with you. It's the little things that make a house a home, like a fire softly burning, supper on the stove, the light in your eyes that makes me warm. Everybody. Hey, it's good to be back home again. You know it is. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. I said, hey, it's good to be back home again. Home again. Oh, thank you. It sure is good to be back home again. We're going to do an old Irish song now. I know you'll know the words, so keep that singing going. Near Oranmore, in the County Galway, up Galway, one pleasant evening in the month of May, I spied a damsel. She was young and handsome, her beauty fairly took my breath away. She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, no no paint nor powder, no, none at all. But she wore a bonnet with a ribbon on it, and round her shoulders was a Galway shawl. We kept on walking, she kept on talking, till her father's cottage it came into view. Said she, come and serve and meet me father, and for to please him play the foggy Jew. I played the blackbird and the stack of barley, Rodney's glory and the foggy Jew. She sang each note like an Irish linnet, and the tears remained in her eyes of blue. Everybody. She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, no paint nor powder, no, none at all. But she wore a bonnet with a ribbon on it, and around her shoulders was a Galway shawl. 'Twas early, early, all in the morning, I hit the road for old Donegal. Said she, goodbye, sir. She smiled and kissed me, but my heart remained with her Galway shawl. One last time. She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, no paint nor powder, no paint, ah, no, none at all, no, none at all. But she wore a bonnet with a ribbon on it, and around her shoulders was a Galway shawl, and around her shoulders was a Galway shawl. Thank you. Thank you very much. Why don't you love me like you used to do? Why don't you love me like you used to do? How come you treat me like a worn-out shoe? My hair's still curly and my eyes are still blue. So why don't you love me like you used to do? Ain't I had no loving like a hugging and a kissing in a long, long while. We don't get nearer, further, closer than a country mile. Why don't you spark me like you used to do, and say sweet nothings like you used to do? I'm the same old trouble that you've always been through. So why don't you love me like you used to do? All right. Kate O'Rourke on the fiddle, and Mr. Banjo Stevie Hamilton. Why don't you be just like you used to be? How come you find so many faults with me? Somebody's changed, so let me give you a clue. Why don't you love me like you used to do? Ain't I had no love like a hugging and a kissing long, long while. We don't get nearer, further, closer than a country mile. Why don't you say the things you used to say? How come you treat me like a piece of clay? My hair's still curly and my eyes are still blue. So why don't you love me like you used to do? Why don't you love me like you used to do? Why don't you love me like you used to do? Thank you very much. Oh, lovely. On a day like today, we pass the time away, writing love letters in the sand. How you laughed when I cried each time I saw the tide take our love letters from the sand. You remember it? You made a vow that you vow meant nothing to you. Now my broken heart aches with every wave that breaks over love letters in the sand. Take it away, Brent. Now my broken heart aches with every wave that breaks over love letters in the sand. Oh, thank you. Lovely. Way up in the north in old Tyrone, there's a pretty little girl I call my own. She's the sweetest rose Ireland's ever grown. And as sure as the moon and stars above, I'm falling head over heels in love with a pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. There's cute little girls in Ulster, they're just as pretty in Monaghan. This to every roving eye is known. But against that I'd be out of bounds, 'cause there between the northern towns there's a pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. She wears my ring and tells her friends she's going to marry me. Best of all, she tells them all she's happy as can be. Oh, lucky me. Well, I don't know what you've done to me. There's nothing else my eyes can see but a pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. Oh. Let's hear that steel guitar. Oh, folks, I'll be 55 in December and it still doesn't make any difference. 'Twas down in the south in old Tramore, I recall a yellow dress she wore. She strolled along the shore there all alone. But I guess it was my lucky day. She came there on holiday, my pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. She wears my ring and tells her friends she's going to marry me. Best of all, she tells them all she's happy as can be. Oh, lucky me. Well, I don't know what you've done to me. There's nothing else my eyes can see but a pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. My pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, it is my pleasure and privilege to introduce to you a lady who has been my singing partner for the past 29 years. Miss Mary Duff, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Mary.
I don't want your lonely mansion with a tear in every room. All I want's the love you promised beneath the haloed moon. And you think I should be happy with your money and your name, and hide myself in sorrow while you play your cheating game. Silver threads and golden needles cannot make heart of mine. Thank you very much, and very good evening, everybody. It's brilliant to be here with you all on this fabulous show, and thank you so much to Daniel O'Donnell for inviting me back. So give him a big round of applause. Thank you, Daniel. I'd love to continue this time with the song taken from my album Changing Lanes, and this is an original song. It was written by Kent Maxon and the fabulous Garth Brooks, would you believe? I love this song. It's got a great story, so please listen to the words. It's called Mr. Noble. Hope you like it too. Got a letter from my mom and dad with all the news from home. It really didn't have that much to say, but in the letter was a clipping from the town's obituary, and I read where Mr. Noble passed away. His name was misspelt, no next of kin was mentioned. It hurt to think he passed away alone. Across the room I saw the box he'd made for me when I was little. It took me back to the sweetest times I'd ever known. As I walked home from school, I'd stop by his place each day. While he handmade wooden boxes, he'd talk to me and say, there's a love for your family, the love for your friends. So here's a little something to keep those memories in. It holds each and every friendship you find along life's way. Pray your box isn't empty when it comes your final day. I picked up the box and thought of all the things he taught me. I thought about his grave without a stone. So I packed my bags and called my folks and caught a plane that evening. I swear I heard his voice the whole way home. There's a love for your family, the love for your friends. So here's a little something to keep those memories in. It holds each and every friendship you find along life's way. Pray your box isn't empty when it comes your final day. The next day at the churchyard, I couldn't believe the people. They couldn't even fit them all inside. So with my box in hand, I walked on in, and that's when it hit me that everyone had a box that looked like mine. Standing by the graveside, it chilled me to the bone when I read what they had written on his stone. He loved us like a family, he loved us like a friend. He gave us all something
Mary Duff, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely, Mary. Good job. Well done. 29 years, can you believe it, Mary?
You're a shocking man for telling them that.
But of course, I didn't tell you the full story. Mary was just 2.5 when we did our first show. So things are okay, yeah. We're not sure how old she is, but one of these days, I'm going to count her teeth, and we'll know then. You know what, Mary?
What, Daniel?
All that said,
Yeah?
I guess it doesn't matter anymore.
I guess it doesn't. There you going, baby. Here am I. Oh, well, you left me here so I could sit and cry. Well, golly gee, what have you done to me? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore.
Do you remember, baby, last September, how you held me tight each and every night? Well, whoops a daisy, how you drove me crazy. Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore.
There's no use in me crying. I've done everything and now I'm sick of trying.
I've thrown away my nights, wasted all my days over you. Now you go your way and I'll go mine. Now and forever till the end of time, I'll find somebody new, and baby, we'll say we're through, and you won't matter anymore.
There's no use in me crying. I've done everything and now I'm sick of trying.
I've thrown away my nights, wasted all my days over you. Now you go your way and I'll go mine. Now and forever till the end of time, and I'll find somebody new, and baby, we'll say we're through, and you won't matter anymore. No, you won't matter anymore. I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Mary Duff, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? Lovely. We're going to do another song, ladies and gentlemen, that we recorded on our first album together. This one was made famous by the great Porter Wagner and Dolly Parton. Yes, just someone I used to know. There's a picture that I carry, one we made some time ago. When they ask who's in the picture with me, I say just someone I used to know. Just someone I used to spend some time with. Just a flame that's lost its glow. But I don't tell them of the nights I cry without you. I say just someone I used to know. Choreography, Mary. These are strictly steps, and Mary's like the chicken, she's quick picking up. Just someone I used to run around with. Just a friend from long ago. I don't tell them how lost I am without you. I say just someone I used to know. I say just someone I used to know. There you go.
Thank you.
Mary will be back. She'll sing some more. Lovely. Are you in good form for singing now, folks? I said, are you in good form for singing? Well, every night I sit here by my window, staring at the lonely avenue, watching lovers holding hands and laughing, thinking about the things we used to do. Everybody sing, oh, thinking about things like a walk in the park, like a kiss in the dark, like a sailboat ride. What about the night we cried? Things like a lover's vow, things that we don't do now, thinking about the things we used to do. Well, memories are all I have to cling to. Heartaches are the friends I'm talking to. When I'm not thinking of just how much I love you, I'm thinking about the things we used to do. Let's hear you sing. I'm thinking about things like a walk in the park, like a kiss in the dark, like a sailboat ride. What about the night we cried? Things like a lover's vow, things that we don't do now, thinking about the things we used to do. I still can hear the jukebox softly playing. The face I see each day belongs to you. Well, there's not a single sound and there's nobody else around, but just me thinking of things we used to do. One last time. I'm thinking about things like a walk in the park, like a kiss in the dark, like a sailboat ride. What about the night we cried? Things like a lover's vow, things that we don't do now, thinking about the things we used to do. Well, I'm just thinking about the things we used to do. Walking down a lonely avenue, you've got me thinking about the things we used to do. Oh, lovely. Thank you very much. Thank you. We were out and about yesterday. We were doing some filming for inclusion on the show in the States around Dublin. And I was going about different things, different sites. And I was looking at the spire, you know. And if I was still looking at it, I can't figure it out. But anyway, it was there. But it reminded me of a story I heard one time about Paddy and Mick. The two of them were visiting this town. And there was a spire, now not as big as the one that's on O'Connell Street, but it was a similar kind of thing, you know, just in the middle of the village or the town, way up in the air. And Paddy and Mick came as far as it, and they were looking at it, and Paddy says to Mick, God, he says, Mick, he says, I wonder, he says, what height that would be. Well, Mick says, no, I wouldn't be able to say, Paddy. Was a fair height up? And Paddy says, do you know, we'll ask somebody now, the next person comes along. So this fella in a van pulled up, and he got out, and Paddy says, well, you have any idea, sir? He says, what height that spire is there? So the fella didn't say much, only went over to the back of the van and opened it up. And he took out a toolbox, and he took out tools, and the spire had 4 big nuts, you know, on the bottom of it, round the bottom of it. And the boy screwed off the nuts one by one. And he laid the spire down on the ground and he took out a tape measure. And he measured the spire and told Paddy whatever he had to tell him. And back up with the spire, and he put in the nuts, screwed it up, straight up again, and away he went. So when the fellow went out of sight, Paddy says to Mick, well, he says, isn't that the stupid idiot, he said. He says, sure, it's the height we wanted, not the length. So the next time you look at the spire, think... Now, they won't get any better in case you're looking for any more than that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a song now that's a great favourite of mine. And, you know, here in Ireland, we have had many great songwriters down through the years, but few can equal the writings of Percy French. And this is one of my favourites, as I said. Oh, Mary, this London's a wonderful sight, with the people here working by day and by night. They don't sow potatoes, nor barley, nor wheat, but there's gangs of them digging for gold in the streets. At least when I asked them, that's what I was told. So I just took a hand at this digging for gold. But for all that I found there, I might as well be where the mountains of Moher sweep down to the sea. I believe that when writing a wish you expressed as to how the fine ladies in London were dressed, well, if you'll believe me, when asked to a ball, fate they don't wear no tops to their dresses at all. Oh, I've seen them myself, and you could not in truth say if they were bound for a ball or a bath. Don't be starting them fashions now, Mary McCree, where the mountains of Moher sweep down to the sea. You remember young Peter O'Loughlin, of course. Well, he's over here at the head of the force. Sure, I met him today. I was crossing the Strand, and he stopped the whole street with one wave of his hand. And there we stood talking of days that are gone, while the whole population of London looked on. But for all his great powers, he's wishful like me, to be back where the dark moors sweep down to the sea. There's beautiful girls here, but I never mind. With beautiful shapes nature never designed. and lovely complexions, all roses and cream. But O'Loughlin remarked, with regard to the same, that if at those roses you ventured to sip, the colors might all come away on your lips. So I'll wait for the wild rose that's waiting for me, where the mountains of morn sweep down to the sea. Thank you. Have we got any Hank Williams fans here this evening? The news is out all over town that you've been seen out running around. I know that I should leave, but then I just can't go. You win again. This heart of mine could never see what everybody knew but me. Just trusting you was my great sin. What can I do? You win again. Goodbye, Joe, me gotta go, me oh my oh. Me gotta go, pull the P-road down the bayou. My Yvonne, the sweetest one, me oh my. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. A jambalaya and a crawfish pie and a filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see Mama Cheremia. A big guitar, fill fruit jar and big ale. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. All right. A jambalaya and a crawfish pie and a filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see Mama Cheremia. A big guitar, fill fruit jar and big ale. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Oh, we couldn't sing Hank Williams without this next song. They sing it in honky-tonks all over the world, telling that familiar story. Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and cry, and you'll try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Everybody. When tears come down like falling rain, you'll toss around and you'll call my You'll walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Elijah was a wooden Indian standing by the door. He fell in love with an Indian maid over in the antique store. Elijah just stood there and never let it show, so she could never answer yes or no. He always wore his Sunday feathers and held a tomahawk. The maiden wore her beads and braids and hoped someday he'd talk. Elijah, too stubborn to ever show a sign, because his heart was made of knotty pine. Poor old Elijah, he never got a kiss. Poor old Elijah, he don't know what he missed. Is it any wonder that his face is red? Elijah, that poor old wooden head. Elijah was a lonely Indian, never went nowhere. His heart was set on the Indian maid with the coal black hair. Elijah just stood there and never let it show, so she could never answer yes or no. And then one day a wealthy customer bought the Indian maid. He took her oh so far away, but old Elijah stayed. Elijah just stands there as lonely as can be, and wishes he was still an old pine tree. Poor old Elijah, he never got a kiss. Poor old Elijah, he don't know what he missed. Is it any wonder that his face is red? Elijah, that poor old wooden head. Oh, poor old Elijah, he never got a kiss. Poor old Elijah, he don't know what he missed. Is it any wonder that his face is red? Elijah, that poor old wooden head. As I walked by the dockside one evening so fair, to view the salt water and take the salt air, I heard an old fisherman singing his song, saying, take me away, boys, me time is not long. Wrap me up in me oilskins and jumper, no more on the docks I'll be seen. And tell me I'll shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday on Fiddler's Green. Now Fiddler's Green is a place I hear tell, where fishermen go if they don't go to hell, where the skies are all clear and the dolphins do play, and the cold coast of Greenland is far, far away. Everybody, wrap me up in me oilskins and jumper. No more on the docks I'll be seen. And tell me I'll shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday on Fiddler's Green. Just tell me I'll shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday on Fiddler's Green. Ladies and gentlemen, ably supported by all the others. How about a big hand for these wonderful musicians and singers? Well, folks, in this part of the show, we are singing some and playing some of our favourite Irish songs and tunes. And I'm going to get Mary to sing one of my favourites now. I love to hear her sing this. So, Mary, over to you.
There's a pretty spot in Ireland I always claim for my land, where the fairies and the blarney will never, never die. It's the land of the shillelagh. My heart goes back there daily to the girl I left behind me when we kissed and said goodbye. Where dear old Shannon's flowing, where the three-leaf where my heart is, I am going to my little Irish rose. And the moment that I meet her, with a hug and kiss I'll greet her, for there's not a calling sweeter, where the river Shannon flows.
Lovely, Mary. Oh, that's just lovely. It's hard to beat the old songs. I'd like to sing one of my favourites now. This is one we recorded on an album a few years ago, but never did it much in the show, so hope we'll do a good job and you'll enjoy it. When they told me that Ireland was heaven, I said that's where I'm longing to stay. Then an immigrant voice said that's my land. If you please, sir, I'll show you the way. You will see smiling faces that greet you with a céad míle fáilte is dór, and a candle burns bright in the window of a cabin with only one door. When you see the moon rise over Claddagh and the golden sun kisses the sea, then you're on the right road, sir, for heaven, for it's heaven around Galway Bay. Yes, you're on the right road, sir, for heaven, for it's heaven around Galway Bay. Thanks. Thanks very much, folks. I want just to draw your attention to the screens, if you can look at them now. There's one over here. I just want to show you a wee video if we can get it going now. You'll see this. Now, that wee lad there, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you a wee piece about him. The suit that he has, more than, I suppose, about himself, just at this point. That suit is similar to one that I wore on the album I Need You, a good many years ago. And that wee fella demanded that his mother got a suit made the same for him, because his big sister was getting married and he wanted to look like Daniel O'Donnell. Wait till I tell you, that wee lad there grew up to be this young man here. So there we are. And do you know, when we were rehearsing a few weeks ago, we discovered that Cain has a hidden talent, and we thought it only right that it be exposed. So Cain, take it away.
Dum diddly doodle and the yodel diddly die. Skilly yodel diddly doodle and the yodel doodle dum. The yodel diddly doodle and the yodel diddly dum. Diddly yodel diddly doodle and the yodel diddly dum. Skilly yum diddly yodel diddly dum. Ning the yodel diddly yodel doodle diddly dum. The yodel diddly doodle diddly dum. The yodel diddly doodle and the yodel diddly dum. Diddly yum diddly doodle and the yodel diddly dum. Skilly yodel diddly yodel and the yodel diddly dum. The yodel diddly doodle diddly dum. The yodel diddly doodle and the yodel diddly dum. Diddly high diddly high. Diddly dum, diddly low, diddly do, diddly yodel dum, diddly yodel diddly doodle dum, the yodel diddly dum, the yodel diddly doodle dum, the yodel diddly dum.
Oh, good job, Cain. And Cain was telling me about his granddad. Your granddad was an All-Ireland.
Yeah, he was an All-Ireland champion lilter. He won that in the 60s, along with the ballad singing. He won the ballad singing and the lilt in the same year.
So you didn't pick it up off the floor?
No, I didn't.
And wait more now, you were in the competition yourself, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I tried for the All-Ireland there once, and I come second in Leinster, and I qualified for the All-Ireland final, but I'm afraid I couldn't complete it because I was on tour with Mary in Australia.
Oh, well, you never know, we might get you going again yet. We'll put you on the stake in the spuds and you'll win the All-Ireland, you never know. How many of you here tonight, some of you are too young maybe to remember the music of Gordon McCrae and Joe Stafford. Anybody remember their songs? Well, this is one that Mary and I have been talking about doing for a while. Goes something like this. With someone like you, a pal good and true, I'd like to leave it all behind and go and find some place that's known to God alone. Just a spot to call our own. We'll find perfect peace where joys never cease. Out there beneath the kindly sky, we'll build a sweet little nest somewhere in the west and let the rest of the world go by. We'll build a sweet little nest somewhere in the west and let the rest of the world go by. Oh, lovely. Thank you. As I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol and then produced my rapier. Said stand and deliver, for you are the bold deceiver. Mushering-dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. What for the daddy-o? What for the daddy-o? There's whiskey in the jar. He counted out his money, it made a pretty penny. I put it in me pocket and I brought it home to Jenny. She smiled and she swore she never would deceive me. Ah, the devil take the woman, for they never can be easy. Mushering-dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. What for the daddy-o? What for the daddy-o? There's whiskey in the jar. Mushering-dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. What for the daddy-o? What for the daddy-o? There's whiskey in the jar. I don't want to be the one who hesitates, be too shy, wait too late. I don't care what they say other lovers do, I just want to dance with you. Well, I got a feeling that you got a heart like mine, so let it show, let it shine. If we get a chance to make one heart of two, I just want to dance with you. I want to dance with you, twirl you all around the floor. That's what they invented dancing for. I just want to dance with you. I want to dance with you, hold you in my arms once more. That's what they invented dancing for. I just want to dance with you. I caught you looking at me when I looked at you. Yes, I did. You know that's true. You don't get embarrassed by the things I do. I just want to dance with you. Now the boys are playing softly and the girls are too. And so am I, oh, and so are you. If this was the movies, we'd be right on cue. I just want to hear everybody sing this time. I want to dance with you, twirl you all around the floor. That's what they invented dancing for. I just want to dance with you. I want to dance with you, hold you in my arms once more. That's what they invented dancing for. I just want to dance with you. Oh, I just want to dance with you. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a song now that we recorded on one of our first albums. Hope you remember it. Do you remember it yet? Maybe soon. You're my memory, number one. I've got lots of golden memories of a million things I've said and done. But when I separate them, darling, you're my memory, number one. I've called lots of other sweethearts, and I admit I've had some fun. But when I stop and think of true love, you're my memory, number one. Even fools sometimes get lonesome, and I guess that's what this fool has gone and done. Tonight I'm thinking of old memories. You're my memory, number one. Now play it, boy. How about it for Stevie, folks? And Stephen on the piano. times get lonesome, and I guess that's what this fool has gone and done. Tonight I'm thinking of old memories. You're my memory number one. Yes, you're my memory number one. Thank you very much. Well, folks, you've got away with it up until now. We're going to Donegal. There are wild and rocky hills on the coast of Donegal. The fishermen are hardy, brave and free, and the big Atlantic swell is a thing they know right well, as they fight to take a living from the sea. Oh, with the pleasant rolling sea and the herring running free, the fleet all riding gently through the foam. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in the town, when the boys from Chandeliers come rolling home. Oh. Well, you've done your rubber boots, you've got your oilskins on, you check your gear to see that it's okay, and your jumper keeps you warm, for it's cold before the dawn. You're ready to begin another day. Everybody! Oh, with the pleasant rolling sea and the herring running free, the fleet all riding gently through the foam. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in the town, when the boys from Chandeliers come rolling home. Now the weather's blowing rough, and the work is very tough, and the ropes will raise the welts upon your hand. But you'll never leave the sea, for whoever you may be, when it's in your blood, it's hard to live on land. Everybody! Oh, with the pleasant rolling sea and the herring running free, the fleet all riding gently through the foam. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in the town, when the boys from Chandeliers come rolling home. Well, there's purple on the hill, there's green down by the shore, the sun has cast its gold upon the sea, and there's silver down below, where the herring fishes go. When they catch them, they'll be gold for you and me. Everybody! Oh, with the pleasant rolling sea and the herring running free, the fleet all riding gently through the foam. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in the town, when the boys from Chandeliers come rolling. One more time, everybody! Oh, with the pleasant rolling sea and the herring running free, the fleet all riding gently through the foam. When the boats are loaded down, they'll be singing in the town, when the boys from Chandeliers come rolling home. When the boys from Chandeliers come rolling home. Oh, lovely. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You know, very often people ask me, where is the place that you had the best show ever in your life? And I can't really say that there's one place that I had the best show, because any time that I get to sing, I absolutely love it. But if I go to a moment in a show, I always go to a place called Cape Breton in Nova Scotia. We sang this song there, and the writer of the song, Alistair McGilvery, was in the audience, and he joined us on the stage. And as we sang, the audience stood and joined with us. And for me, it was a moment in time. So I send this out to all of the people in Cape Breton and Nova Scotia. Out on the Myra, on warm afternoons, old men go fishing with black line and spoon. And if they catch nothing, they never complain. I wish I was with them again. While boys in their boats call to girls on the shore, teasing the ones that they dearly adore. And into the evening the courting begins. I wish I was with them again. Can you imagine a piece of the universe more fit for princes and kings? I'd trade you 10 of your cities for Marion Bridge and the pleasure it brings. Out on the Myra, on soft summer nights, bonfires blaze to the children's delight. They dance round the flames, singing songs with their friends. I wish I was with them again. And over the ashes the stories are told of witches and werewolves and Oak Island gold. The stars on the river, they sparkle and spin. I wish I was with them again. Can you imagine a piece of the universe more fit for princes and kings? I trade you 10 of your cities for Marion Bridge and the pleasure it brings. Can you imagine a piece of the universe more fit for princes and kings? I trade you 10 of your cities for Marion Bridge and the pleasure it brings. Out on the Myra, the people are kind. They'll treat you to homebrew and help you unwind. And if you come broken, they'll see that you mend. I wish I was with them again. And now to conclude, with a wish you go well, sweet be your dreams, may your happiness swell. I leave you here, for my journey begins. I'm going to be with them, going to be with them. I'm going to be with them again. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Lovely. This next song, ladies and gentlemen, just came to me a few weeks ago. I fell in love with it, and here it is. It took the Lord just 6 days to make the mountains, the oceans and the rivers, the valleys and the hills. Then life on earth began, but there was more to the plan. He took the 7th day just to rest, and then on the 8th day God created music. He put the leaves in the breeze and made a ringing tambourine. Then he gave the wind a song, and the birds they sang along, and the world joined in perfect harmony. It didn't take too long to spread throughout the land. Samson and Delilah were the first to clap their hands. And would you believe there was Adam and Eve? They were swaying underneath an apple tree. On the 8th day God created music. He put the leaves in the breeze and made a ringing tambourine. Then he gave the wind a song, and the birds they sang along, and the world joined in perfect harmony. So when your feelings are down, just take a look around. Listen to the good Lord's melody. On the 8th day God created music. He put the leaves in the breeze and made a ringing tambourine. Then he gave the wind a song, and the birds they sang along, and the world joined in perfect harmony. On the 8th day God created music. He put the leaves in the breeze and made a ringing tambourine. Then he gave the wind a song, and the birds they sang along, and the world joined in perfect harmony. Yes, the world joined in perfect harmony. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I want to introduce you to a young man who has had great success here in Ireland in the last few years. And I have no doubt that when you see him, you too will take him to your heart. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege and pleasure to give you Mr. Derek Ryan. Welcome, Derek. Pleasure.
Oh, good evening, folks. Let's see those hands. Come on. Hold on to your hat, and we'll try this road together. Hold on to your hat, say you'll be mine forever. Oh, you know you are my sweetheart, you're the apple of my eye. To you I bared my soul, without a question why. I'll always do my very best to never make you cry. I'll care for you, love you true until the day I die. Hold on to your hand, and we'll try this road together. Hold on to your hand, and we'll see all kinds of weather. Hold on to your hand, and we'll try this road together. Hold on to your hand, we'll say you'll be mine forever. Yeah, everybody. Don't worry about times ahead, the future is unknown. With every land and crossroads, you'll never be alone. And if the days get darker and the restless winds they blow, when in the gust we can trust our love will take us home. Hold on to your hand, and we'll drive this road together. Hold on to your hand, and we'll see all kinds of weather. Hold on to your hand, and we'll drive this road together. Hold on to your hand, I say you'll be mine forever. Take it away, boys, here we go. At this time, folks, let's see those hands together. Hold on to your hand, and we'll drive this road together. Hold on to your hand, and we'll see all kinds of weather. Hold on to your hand, and we'll drive this road together. Hold on to your hand, I say you'll be mine forever. Ah, driver, home. Hold on to your hand. Hey! Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Derek Ryan, and I'm delighted to be here as a special guest on the Daniel O'Donnell Show. Are we all enjoying ourselves tonight? Are we in the mood for a little bit of a party? Well, this next song is called You're Only Young Once. Here we go. Hey, mama, what you gotta do to find true love like Papa and you? Who still takes you out on a Saturday night, dancing to the beat till the morning light. She said, hey, son, believe it. To find true love, you gotta give it. You've only one life, gotta live it. Go, son, have your fun, cause you're only young. You're only young once, yeah. Let's go. Oh. I said, hey, Papa, what you gotta do to find true love like Mama and you? Anyone can see after all this time you'd be guilty if loving her was a crime. I said, hey, son, believe it. To find true love, you gotta give it. You've only one life, gotta live it. Go, son, have your fun, cause you're only young. You're only young once, yeah. I said, Mama, Papa, let's take it up now. Oh, yeah. Everybody sing, oh, only young ones. Oh, only young ones. Oh, only young ones. Oh, let's break it down. I said, oh, only young ones. Oh, only young ones. Oh, only young ones. Oh, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, son, believe it. To find true love, you gotta give it. You've only one life, gotta live it. Go, son, have your fun, cause you're only young. Said, hey, son, believe it. To find true love, you gotta son, have you fun, 'cause you're only young once. Oh, yeah, yeah. For the last time, oh, only young once. Oh, only young once. Oh, only young once. You're only young. You're only young. You're only young. You're only young once. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. The next song I'm going to do for you is one that I wrote myself, and it's very special to me because it was my debut single, and it's been recorded by many, many artists, including the main man himself tonight. So please put your hands together and welcome back on stage to join me, Mr. Donnell O'Donnell.
Derek, great to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
And this is a wonderful song. It's a pleasure to get to sing it with you.
Likewise, thank you. We all set out to find true love, to meet someone special, like the sent from above,
To have and to hold together, growing old, to love for the rest of our life.
It's all part of God's plan, my love. You are my woman, and I am your man. It's all part of God's plan, my love. Joining our hearts to that do us part, living forever, God's plan. I knew when I met you, you would be my wife. I felt like I'd known you every day of my life.
Your blue eyes saw right to my wandering soul and guided me all the way home.
It was all part of God's plan, my love. You are my woman, and I am your man. It's all part of God's plan, my love. Joining our hearts to that do us part, living forever, God's plan. We'll weather the storms
In each other's arms,
living forever, God's plan.
Derek Ryan, folks. Well done. Brilliant. You're a great young man. Don't go, Derek. I think we might get the girls out. Come on, Trina and Mary, are you there? We'll get the girls to join us. Are we ready for this, folks?
I was born ready, Daniel.
Good on you, Derek. That's what we like to hear. I can't believe, that he's only, what are you, 30 what? 20-something.
20-something.
You know this, I'm old enough to be his father. Isn't that shocking?
Sad, isn't it?
Oh, when I was a little bitty baby, my mama would rock me in the cradle. In them old cotton fields back home.
When I was a little bitty baby, my mama would rock me in the cradle. In them old cotton fields back home.
Well, when them cotton balls get rotten, you can't pick very much cotton in them old cotton fields back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, in them old cotton fields back home. Take it away, Derek.
Well, it was over in Arkansas when the people asked me what you come here for. In them old cotton fields back home.
Yeah, it was over in Arkansas when the people asked me what you come here for. In them old cotton fields back home. Oh, well, when them cotton balls get rotten, you can't pick very much cotton in them old cotton fields back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, in them old cotton fields back home.
Well, it must sound a little bit funny, but you don't make too much money in them old cotton fields back home.
It must sound a little bit funny, but you don't make very much money in them old cotton fields back home.
Oh, well, when them cotton balls get rotten, you can't pick very much cotton in them old cotton fields back home. Well, it was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, in them old cotton fields back home. Oh, play it more. Cotton balls get rotten, you can't pick very much cotton in them old cotton fields back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, in them old cotton fields back home. Eric Ryan, folks,
In them old cotton fields back home.
Miss Trina Allen and Mary Duff.
In them old cotton fields back home.
I said in them old cotton fields back home. Mary Duff, Trina Allen, and ladies and gentlemen, Derek Ryan. How about that? Thank you, Derek. Oh, boy. Thank you very much. The cotton fields back home, folks. I won't be home no more. Well, you're just in time to be too late. I tried to, but I couldn't wait. And now I've found another day, and I won't be home no more. You're just in time to miss the boat, so don't take off your hat and coat. Be on your way, that's all she wrote, 'cause I won't be home no more. I stood around a month or two and waited for your call. Now I'm too busy pitching wood to come around next fall. I scratched your name right off my slate and hung a sign on my front gate. You're just in time to be too late, and I won't be home no more. All right, boy. Well, you're just in time to turn around and drive your buggy back to town. You looked me up, I turned you down, and I won't be home no more. You're just in time to change your tune. Go tell your troubles to the moon and call around next May or June, 'cause I won't be home no more. I used to be the patient kind, believed each alibi, but that's all done. I've changed my mind. I've got new fish to fry. Well, you're just in time to celebrate the things you didn't calculate. You're just in time to be too late, and I won't be home no more. Yes, you're just in time to be too late, and I won't be home no more. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to do a song that I recorded a couple of years ago. It was written by a songwriter from Donegal called Shuni Crampsey. And he sent it to me, as he sent me quite a few songs, and I've recorded quite a few of them. But when I got this one, I just loved it. And I called him up on the phone to tell him how much I enjoyed it and that I was going to record it. And he told me the story behind the writing of the song. He said that a friend of his had passed away. This man was like a father figure to him, and he wrote the song in his memory. And I recorded it just around the time that my mother passed away. And you know, songs can have wonderful memories and very special meaning. I can only say the pleasure has been mine, for at least I got to know you for a time. But now you're gone, I don't know what I'll do. And there's a blue moon over my world without you. Each time we'd meet, just sit and talk a while, then things, they seemed much better with your smile. When I think of all the things that we'd been through, there's a blue moon over my world without you. The stars will shine much brighter in the heavens now you're there. Each time I think about you, I say a silent prayer. I've lost a special friend, so warm and true. And there's a blue moon over my world without you. To each and every one comes Judgment Day, when all you take is what you gave away. You gave so much to everyone, that's true. And there's a blue moon over my world without you. The stars will shine much brighter in the heavens now you're there. Each time I think about you, I say a silent prayer. I've lost a special friend, so warm and true. And there's a blue moon over my world without you. Goodbye, my special friend, so warm and true. There's a blue moon over this world without you. Thank you very much. What a lovely song. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This song is one that we recorded a long time ago, but it's one of the greats in country music. We hope you enjoy it. Busted flat in Baton Rouge and heading for the trains, feeling nearly faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed a diesel down just before it rained. It took us all the way to New Orleans. I took my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana, and I was blowing sad while Bobby sang the blues. With them windshield wipers flapping time and Bobby clapping hands, we finally sang out every song that driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Oh, and feeling good was easy, Lord, when a Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. From the coal mines of Kentucky to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Standing right beside me, Lord, through everything I'd done. And every night she kept me from the cold. Then somewhere near Salinas, Lord, I let her slip away, looking for the home I hope she'll find. But I'd trade all my tomorrows for a single yesterday, holding Bobby's body next to mine. Sing with us, folks. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Oh, and feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Everybody. Na 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 me and Bobby McGee. On your own now, everybody. Na 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 na. Love me. Na 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 me and Bobby McGee. Welcome back to Miss Mary Duff, ladies and gentlemen. Take it away, Mary.
I've never seen the inside of a bar room or listened to a jukebox all night long. But I see these are the things that bring you pleasure. So I'm gonna make some changes in our home. I've heard it said, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em. Well, if that's the way you wanted me to be, I'll change if it takes that to make you happy. From now on, you're gonna see a different thing. Because your good girl's gonna go back. I'm gonna be the swingin'est swinger you've ever had. If you like him, paint it up, pound it up, then you ought to be glad, 'cause your good girl's gonna go bad. I'll even learn to like the taste of whiskey. In fact, you'll hardly recognize your wife. I'll buy some brand new clothes and dress up fancy for my journey to the wilder side of life. Because your good girl's gonna go bad. I'm gonna be the swingin'est swinger you've ever had. If you like him, paint it up, pound it up, then you ought to be glad, 'cause your good girl's gonna go bad. Because your good girl's gonna go bad. I'm gonna be the swingin'est swinger you've ever had. If you like him, paint it up, pound it up, then you ought to be glad, 'cause your good girl's gonna go bad. Oh yes, your good girl's gonna go bad. Thank you very much. Of course, that song was recorded way back by the one and only Tammy Wynette. I'm sure you recognised it, yes? But I'd like to sing a song for this time that I've loved for such a long time, and I'm delighted to get the opportunity to sing it for you right now. And I dedicate it to all of you. It's called You're My World. You're my world, you're every breath I take. You're my world, you're every move I make. Other eyes see the stars up in the sky, but for me they shine within your eyes as the trees reach for the sun above. So my arms reach out to you for love. With your hand resting in mine, I feel a power so divine. You're my
Mary Duff, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely Mary.
Thank you.
Great job. Great job. And I just want to, if I may, draw attention, because Tommy's here, to the medal that Mary is wearing. He won that in 1954 in the All-Ireland final with Meath. Isn't that right?
It was at Meath, yeah.
Yeah. And so well done. Mary wears it on every TV show that she does. And it's a great, great tribute and a great thing to have. So well done.
Yeah,
Special. We're going to do a wee song, ladies and gentlemen, now. This is one that I have recorded. Did you ever record it, Mary?
No, but I always loved it.
Well, we're about to record it now. Take the ribbon from your hair, shake it loose and let it fall, laying soft against my skin, like the shadows on the wall.
Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through the night.
Well, I don't care who's right or wrong. I won't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow. Lord, tonight I need a friend.
Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. It's so sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night.
Well, I don't care who's right or wrong. I won't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow. Lord, tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. And it's so sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. I don't want to be alone. Help me make it through the night. Mary Duff, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure. Some things have to be in the show, you know. The lights of London are far behind. The thoughts of homeland are crowding my mind. Familiar places come into view. I see my home now. Soon I'll see you. We'll talk to the old folk. Sure, they're getting on. We'll treat them to late nights and sing a few songs. We'll talk of the neighbors and life in the town. There's so much to tell them. The days fly around. This is my homeland, the place I was born in. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander 1,000 places, but my heart will lead me back home to my Donegal. Oh, yeah, boy. Take it away. And then tomorrow we'll take a walk down to St. Mary, to a sheltered spot. We'll kneel and pray there for the ones who have gone, and hope that they're proud of their wandering son. Let's hear everybody sing. This is my home, the place I was born in. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. Oh, my feet may wander, my feet may wander 1,000 places. And what about my heart? My heart will lead me back home to my Donegal. One more time, everybody. This is my homeland, the place I was born in. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander 1,000 places, but my heart will lead me back home to my Donegal. Yes, my heart will lead me back home to my Donegal. Thank you very much. Thank you, folks. We're going back to 1983. Can you come to 1983? Yes, we were all there. Stand beside me, for if I should lose you, I just couldn't get anywhere. Stand beside me, you're the only one who ever made me care. I can't stand to think that I might be alone, not alone again, not the way it was back then before you walked into my heart. Told me we would never part, so stand beside me, don't ever let me be alone again. Stand beside me, for if I should lose you, I just couldn't get anywhere. Stand beside me, you're the only one who ever made me care. There'll be times when everything goes wrong, but darling, I won't care if I know you're standing there. No matter what we have to do, together we can see it through. So stand beside me, and I'll be standing right there. Everybody, stand beside me, stand beside me. For if I should lose you, I just couldn't get anywhere. Stand beside me, stand beside me. You're the only one who ever made me care. Yes, you're the only one who ever made me care. We're going to 1984 right now. Yes, the 1 year up. This was the song of that year for us. There's always a fire in the kitchen. There's always a kettle on the boil. There's no fancy carpets or no telephone, but the one thing our house is a home. A stranger is always welcome, be it any time of night or day. So don't ever feel sad or lonesome. Just call as you pass on your way. Everybody sing. There's always a fire in the kitchen. There's always a kettle on the boil. There's no fancy carpets or no telephone, but the one thing our house is a home. Come on, Nicky, choreography time. It's seen many happy and sad times, but it still remains through it all. Though times may have changed all around it, there's still a word of welcome. Let's hear you sing, everybody. There's always a fire in the kitchen. What about the kettle? There's no fancy carpets or no telephone, but the one thing our house is a home. There's no fancy carpets or no telephone, but the one thing our house is a home. Tell me this, folks. Are there any girls here tonight? But the question is, are there any Tipperary girls here tonight? Hair of gold, eyes of blue, prettiest girl I ever knew. Skin as white as precious pearl, she was my Tipperary girl. She just chanced to pass me by, pretty as a peach in a pumpkin pie, fresh as a flower in full bloom, sweet as a sunny summer's afternoon. I was smitten, got me good. I never knew that Cupid would. Speared me down into my soul, spun me round like a bat and bone. Hair of gold, eyes of blue, prettiest girl I ever knew. Skin as white as precious pearl, she was my Tipperary girl. I was courting pure romance, asked her if she'd like to dance. Smiled at me as she took my hand, swung me round till I couldn't stand. Now she could dance, she could swing like a newborn lamb in spring. Up and down and to and fro, round and round and around we'd go. Hair of gold, eyes of blue, prettiest girl I ever knew. Skin as white as precious pearl, she was my Tipperary girl. I fell heads and over heels, heart was jumping jigs and reels, twitched and twittered ill at ease, like a hound dog scratching fleas. Now young and foolish, old and wise, enter love with open eyes. Treat her right tip her in a gear, she'll break your heart. Hair of gold, eyes of blue, prettiest girl I ever knew. Skin as white as precious pearl, she was my temporary girl. Hair of gold, eyes of blue, prettiest girl I ever knew. Skin as white as precious pearl, she was my temporary girl. Oh. I thought love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else, but not for me. Ah, love was out to get me, well, that's the way it seemed. Disappointed, haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face, now I'm a believer, not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Everybody now. Desmond has a borrow in the marketplace. Molly is the singer with the band. Desmond says to Molly, girl, I like your face. And Molly says this as she takes him by the hand. Oh, bloody, oh, blood-da, life goes on. Oh, la-da, how the life goes on. Oh, bloody, oh, blood-da, life goes on. Oh, la-da, how the life goes on. In a couple of years they have built a home, sweet home, with a couple of kids running in the yard of Desmond and Molly Jones. I can't begin to know when, but then I know it's growing strong. 'Twas in the spring, then spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Touching hand, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Oh, sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, sweet Caroline. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. When the day is dawning on a Texas Sunday morning, Oh, how I long to be there. Oh, with Marie who's waiting for me there. Every lonely city where I hang my hat ain't as half as pretty as where my baby's at. Is this the way to Amarillo? Every night I've been hugging my pillow, dreaming dreams of Amarillo. Sweet Marie who waits for me, show me the way to Amarillo. I've been weeping like a willow, crying over Amarillo. Sweet Marie who waits for me. All right. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la, and Marie who waits for me. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la, 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 sweet Marie who waits for me. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. And Marie who waits for me. Oh, Lordy, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. What a wonderful night we've had. I hope, well, we have, and we hope you have. This next song, folks, we'd like to do for you is one that we've been singing for a long time. We did leave it out of the show one tour, and boy, were we wrong. People told us everywhere we went that they missed it so much, so here it is. Oh, Lord, my God, when I, in awesome wonder, consider all the works thy hands have made, I see the stars, and I hear the roaring thunder. Thy power throughout the universe displayed. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. When Christ shall come with shout of acclamation to take me home, what joy shall fill my heart. Then I shall bow in humble adoration, and there proclaim, my God, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art. Oh, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art. How great thou art. How great thou art. How great thou Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. We want to leave you with just one more song, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being such a wonderful audience tonight, for making it such a wonderful show. This song I wrote with my good friend Mark Roberts a number of years ago, and I wrote it, or we wrote it, and I was thinking about how our journey has been over all of these years, how when I started out, I suppose I didn't know any of you. And I heard a saying one time that a stranger is a friend that you haven't met. Well, through my career, I have met many strangers who now I can call friends. So this song, folks, I sing from me to you. We came here together this evening to meet with old friends that are true. 'Cause over the years we've grown closer. That's what's happened between me and you. Somehow things in life keep on changing, and nothing, it seems, stays the same. But the times that we share, that old feeling's still there, and the song in my heart I declare. May the road rise to meet you, and may all of your fears disappear. May all of your problems be small ones, till the next time we're all gathered here. Let's be thankful for all of the good things we have in our lives every day. So until the next time I see you, close to my heart you will stay. Well, now the time's come for the parting. Once more we must go our own way. Tonight we have made some more memories, and nothing can take them away. Leaving this place, just remember, as we travel life's journey each day, the road that takes us away will take us back here someday. So until we're together this way, may the road to meet you. And may all of your fears disappear. May all of your problems be small ones. Till the next time we're all gathered here. Let's be thankful for all of the good things we have in our lives every day. So until the next time I see you, close to my heart you will stay. So until the next time I see you, close to my heart you will stay. Thank you. Let's be thankful for all of the good things we have in our lives every day. So until the next time I see you, close to my heart you will stay. So until the next time I see you, close to my heart you will stay. Thank you.